Hello and welcome. This video is going to give you tips on preparing for your interview. When you come for interview, you're going to bring your actual portfolio with original work in it. Bring as much work as you can. We'll look at everything that you bring. It's probably going to have more work in it than you originally sent to us. For example, you're going to be able to include whole sketchbooks, not just pages from them. Whatever you bring, we're going to look at, including work that might be on tablets, on laptops. We're interested in work that might be from the non-fine art parts of your program, like fashion or design or media. We're interested in work that you've made outside of your studies. You're going to be interviewed by 2 members of staff and a student. And before the interview, the student will take you on a tour of the department. You'll get all sorts of advice about how to put your portfolio together. You want us to look at certain things first. Just forget it. When we get your portfolio, which we're going to look at before you come into the interview, we're going to take it apart. We're going to spread it across a long table, so it'll all be in a bit of a mess when you come into the interview. Try not to put things into plastic folders because we're going to take the work out of them as well. Just use them if you really need to protect some quite delicate work. The interview will last about 25 minutes. We make them as informal as possible. We think they're relaxed and conversational. But we're not being interviewed, you are. And so we understand you may still find it quite stressful. Try not to worry about this. We're used to interviewing lots of different kinds of people, so just try to be yourself. We're going to start the interview by asking you to choose a piece of work to talk about. So that might be the most recent piece of work, it might be something you think is really successful. It could be something that hasn't worked but is really interesting to talk about. And we'll have work that we want to ask you about as well. We're also going to ask you about what exhibitions you've seen recently, what books you're reading, what films you've been to see. And importantly, we're going to ask you if you've got any questions for us. And my advice about that is do your research, have a look at the website, talk to friends about what questions they might have asked. Because when we ask you that question, if you don't write them down, they'll just disappear out of your head. We'll also want to know, why do you want to study fine art? And why do you want to come to Newcastle? So, here are 5 tips on preparing for the interview. Bring as much work with you as possible. Make that be a really big range of work. Prepare some questions to ask us. Be prepared to talk about why you want to study here at Newcastle. And most importantly of all, just relax and be yourself. So you can find more information on our website. You can get in touch with us direct with any questions you've got. And thanks for watching and good luck.